Uh, Good morning to all. Good morning to all. Welcome in one-day webinar program on opportunities in post-harvest management of horticultural produce. Today's our resource person is Dr. V.P. Associate Professor in Dr. Anna Saheb Shinde College of Agriculture Engineering, Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapit, Rahuri. I am very glad to introduce the sir. He has 20 years experience in agriculture process engineering. Also, he has contributed a number of fields, and also he is doing a versatile leadership in different training programs. He has published the 8 patents and also produced or developed the different products for the kokum meva and fully products. And also there are the developed the different machineries as like the pulp, flex extractor, pomegranate agric extractor, on-farm evaporative cooler, juice extractor. Has published the number of scientific publications, number of books chapter, popular articles, and also proceedings of national, international, and state level conferences. He has awarded the number of awards, and also he has founded the externally research projects and also doing the collaborative research projects with the Sahyadri Farmer Producer Company and Shrimp Contributors Equipments Private Limited companies. I am very glad to hear the sir with us. And sir, you and energetic role model of agriculture processing engineering department and also number of the students. Here, virtually welcome to the Dr. Kurt sir in SOKSK College of Food Technology Bid. Now, I'm invite to respective our joint secretary, Dr. G.V. sir. Please welcome to our guest and addresses to our students. Please, sir. Dr. Sanks.
नमस्कार, गुड मॉर्निंग. विशेषतः आजच्या उपक्रमाचे मान्यवर डॉक्टर विक्रम कट सर, महात्मा फुले कृषी विद्यापीठामधून कॉलेज ऑफ इंजिनिअरिंग मध्ये सरांचं असणारं बहुमोल अशा प्रकारचं हे योगदान. मी आपल्या राहुरी विद्यापीठाचा विद्यार्थी आहे, कोल्हापूर कॉलेजचा. 85 ते 89 ही आमची बॅच आहे. श्री आनंद कृषी विकास प्रतिष्ठान या संस्थेच्या सौ केशरबाई सोनाजीराव क्षीरसागर अर्थात सौ काकूंच्या नावे असणाऱ्या कॉलेज ऑफ फूड टेक्नॉलॉजी अन्न तंत्रज्ञान महाविद्यालयामध्ये आज आयोजित केलेल्या या उपक्रमासाठी सरांचं बहुमोल असं मार्गदर्शन लाभत आहे. या ठिकाणी सरांचं आपल्या सर्वांच्या वतीने आणि संस्थेचे सचिव माननीय श्री दत्तजी अण्णा क्षीरसागर यांच्या वतीने स्वागत करून या कॉलेज ऑफ फूड टेक्नॉलॉजीला सर 17 वर्ष पूर्ण होत आहेत. सर्वप्रथम या महाविद्यालयातून मी स्वतः प्रस्ताव दाखल केला होता शासनाकडे, MCR कडे. म्हणजे सर्वप्रथम महाराष्ट्रामध्ये फूड टेक्नॉलॉजी सुरू होण्याचं जे निर्णय आहे तो आमच्या महाविद्यालयाच्या संस्थेचा आहे. आणि आमच्या संस्थेचे सचिव माननीय जयदत्तांना क्षीरसागर आता उल्लेख केला आपल्याला. ते प्रथम कॅबिनेट मंत्री झाल्यानंतर त्यांच्याकडे मी स्वतः नोटिंग दिलं होतं की विद्यापीठाच्या माध्यमातून कॉलेज ऑफ फूड टेक्नॉलॉजी खाजगी संस्थांना सुरू करण्यासाठी मान्यता मिळावी. त्यावेळेस हा GR नव्हता. त्या ज्या विद्यापीठामध्ये विद्यापीठाचे कॉलेजेस आहेत त्या विभागामध्ये खाजगी संस्थेला ते कॉलेजेस देण्याचं धोरण नव्हतं शासनाचं. आपण लक्षात घ्या. म्हणून फूड टेक्नॉलॉजी मराठवाड्यामध्ये देण्याचं धोरण नव्हतं विद्यापीठामार्फत परभणीच्या. मग तो GR मी आमच्या साहेबांना पहिलं नोटिंग देऊन तो पहिल्याच त्यांच्या कॅबिनेट मीटिंग मध्ये त्यांनी मंजूर करून घेतला. म्हणजे फूड टेक्नॉलॉजीचं हे दालन खुलं करण्याचा मान हा आमच्या संस्थेचा आणि साहेबांच्या प्रयत्नाने झालेला असल्यामुळं आपल्याला आवर्जून उल्लेख करण्यासाठी या ठिकाणी हे सांगणं गत्यंतर आहे. तर अशा प्रकारे कॉलेज ऑफ फूड टेक्नॉलॉजी आमचं दर्जा प्राप्त आहे. सर्व प्राचार्य प्राध्यापकांसह सर्वजण चांगल्या प्रकारे विद्यार्थ्यांना अगदी मनापासून या विषयातलं ज्ञान देण्याचा सातत्याने प्रयत्न करत असतात. कुठल्याही प्रकारची कमतरता आणि उणीव शैक्षणिकरित्या राहू नये अशी संस्था आणि संस्थेच्या वतीने आम्ही प्रयत्न करत असतो काळजी घेण्याचा. विद्यार्थ्यांना सुद्धा चांगल्या चांगल्या ठिकाणी हे प्लेसमेंटचा सहित लॅब ट्रेनिंगचं सुद्धा प्रयोजन करत असतो. लॉकडाऊन पूर्णपणे खुला झाल्यानंतर बाहेर फिरण्याची परवानगी शासनातर्फे मिळाल्यानंतर सर्वप्रथम जास्तीत जास्त विद्यार्थी आम्ही आपल्याकडे राहुरीला विद्यापीठामध्ये भेटीसाठी घेऊन येण्याचं आवर्जून नियोजन करू. तर या ठिकाणी आपलं पुनश्च एकदा स्वागत करून सर्व आमच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना आपलं मार्गदर्शन लाभावं. इंटरनॅशनल वेबिनारमध्ये असोसिएशनच्या ॲग्रिकल्चरल कॉलेजेसच्या आपण त्या ठिकाणी उपस्थित होतात. मीही जॉईन झालेलो होतो. तर असं अत्यंत मौलिक अशा प्रकारचं हे आपलं मार्गदर्शन आम्हाला मिळावं. जास्त वेळ न घेता प्रत्यक्ष आपल्याशी भेट देऊन नियोजन केल्याचं आणखी त्यामध्ये आम्हाला समाधान मिळेल. आजच्या या उपक्रमामध्ये आपण वेळ दिल्याबद्दल संस्थेच्या वतीने आपले खूप खूप आभार व्यक्त करून या ठिकाणी आपण आपलं मार्गदर्शन आम्हाला करावं ही विनंती करतो. सर्वांना पुनश्च एकदा धन्यवाद देतो आणि ऑर्गनाईज केल्याबद्दल सर्व प्राध्यापक आणि सर्व असणाऱ्या स्टाफला या ठिकाणी पुनश्च एकदा धन्यवाद देऊन मी थांबतो. धन्यवाद.
थँक्यू डॉक्टर कट सर. खरंच सरांनी सांगितल्याप्रमाणे आज आमच्या कॉलेजला म्हणजे काल 17 वर्ष पूर्ण झाले आणि ही आमच्यासाठी खूप गौरव आहे. 17 वर्ष आम्ही कंटिन्यू या गोष्टी वारसा मुलांना कंटिन्यू काही नवीन गोष्टी देण्याचा प्रयत्न करतोय सरांच्या मार्गदर्शनाखाली. आणि आज त्याच निमित्ताने तुमचंही मला मिळतंय ही आमची खूप मोठी गोष्ट आहे. कारण ॲग्रिकल्चर प्रोसेस इंजिनिअरिंग and post harvest management, it's most essential for the food technologists. And today I'm glad to hear you are here with us. Please sir, continue your session, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Salunki Saab and Madam, for giving me this beautiful opportunity to talk to our food technology student and other related student also in this particular online webinar series. Welcome to all the delegate participants in this beautiful morning. And my today's topic is opportunity in post-harvest management of horticultural produce. Before starting my lecture, I am very much thankful to convener of today's webinar, Dr. J.V. Salunke Sahab, Joint Secretary, all organizing team, faculty members of KSK College of Food Technology, BID. Once again, thank you very much, and I'm directly share my presentation because time is too much, and I will try to explain. Okay. Only related to the opportunities in this particular field. Here we know the present scenario of Indian agriculture. Okay, we are number one in production of fruits, number two in production of vegetable combined, both in fruits and vegetable. We are second, followed by China. The Indian agriculture has undergoes transformative changes from traditional cultivation methods to high-tech agriculture, require manpower equipped with latest knowledge and technology for continuous growth and sustainability. And our success of our educational institute college is rated not only based on the development of technology, but also how we can create the demand or marketability of our product, and our product is the quality of our student, and how we can place our good quality student in market through a different placement. Here, agriculture education must ensure employment of this product to make it more relevant to the society and nation. And our this particular product, good quality product, that is always beneficial for a nation. And he is not a job seeker. He is try to our target is to try to convert that job seeker to job creator. In spite of the great demand and opportunity of these agriculture graduate in banking sector, in insurance sector, then real retailing industry, food industry, multinational, national companies, government, non-government organization, the agriculture graduate are the usable to decide their career option even after 4 years of university education. You don't know after completion of our degree what we can do. But in case of the medical students or other discipline students, commercial students, who have knows their betterment of their life, how we can do. And also the parent and student know the all the real ground reality of this market. But in case of our agriculture students, they don't know the what happened actually what we can do after completion of our degree. The agriculture education has not received much attention due to lack of matching. The publicity is there, visibility is there, and our target is to give the all the details related to the all these career opportunity in today's my lecture. Before starting my lecture, I will quote some sentences that is given by our first Deputy Prime Minister Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He always says or gives the information related to agriculture, and he always quote, if we are making a more profitable agricultural business, then we have to concentrate on the marketing. Okay, at that time that person focusing on the marketing of the agriculture. If the proper agriculture and marketing is there, then whatever is the achievement through the agriculture, that is the uh, to get the better returns from the agriculture. Without marketing, we cannot achieve. And the second person is the Mahatma Gandhi. He always said that chala khede khede, move towards the village or to urban areas. His target is to develop the urban, to develop the rural areas or to develop the villages. If the villages are developed, then forever, or for the development of the farmer community, whatever is the amenities is required, that is created in the village level, and the migration of the youth towards the urban areas is totally stopped. Okay, some of the researchers, some of the survey agencies pointed out that in year 2050, only 30% population left for the agriculture, and remaining 70% is transport in the urban areas. And this one is our opportunities, okay, to match the food requirement of the 70% population through the 30% population. And this one, when we look towards this particular situation as opportunity, definitely will got the better employment opportunity through this particular business. With this, we are focusing on today, especially on the post-harvest management of horticultural crops. Other crop is also there, but today I am highlighting only on these horticultural crops, because this one is a perishable commodity and the losses in this particular perishable commodity is very high. And how we can tap this opportunity through this particular value chain, right from harvesting to the market, how we can tap the opportunities. Okay, Before that, we know the present scenario of agriculture in case of India. We are self-sufficient in the production of fruits and vegetables. Around 314 million tons of these production. It's a huge production followed by the China. But from export point of view, from availability of the food to the consumer point of view, we are very behind the in the world. Our number in the world is more than 100 in case of the availability of the food, as per the recommendation of Indian Council of Medical Research. Our World Health Organization, they have recommended the consumption of fruits and vegetables daily. How much fruits we can eat, how much vegetable or other commodity eat daily. Okay, that recommendation is there. For example, in case of fruits, 120 gram per day. In case of vegetable, 300 gram per day. But as per the recent data, more than 50% population will not get the proper food as per the recommendation of the World Health Organization, or as per the recommendation of Indian Council of Medical Research. This one is the huge gap, and this one is the opportunity for our food technologists to tap that market, to reach to that particular point, to supply that material and to achieve our target. Here, second one, India is the richest horticultural country, producing number of the fruits, vegetable, ornamental crop, and India is known as the basket of fruit. And it is the second largest producer after China. But what is the second thing? The losses is, the average losses is 30 to 40%, and our target is to save these losses and to get the better opportunities, career opportunities through this particular business. Okay, here some of the figures. Okay, in case of banana, in case of mango, lemon, lime, papaya, we are first in this world. But what happened? In case of export point of view, our share in international market is very less, is around 1%. And our target is to increase that one, to create the better opportunity to get the foreign exchange through this particular business. I will quote one example related to banana. Ecuador is a very small country, and the production share of that country is around 1 to 2% in case of a banana. But that country occupy more than 40% market in the world level. But in case of means the banana production share is only 1 to 2%, and they occupy 40% of banana market in the world. In case of India, the banana production share in the world is around 27 to 28%. But from export point of view, our share is less than 1%. There are a number of the constraints, and that will discuss, and how we can tap the opportunity through this, that will discuss in today's lecture. This one is some of the highlights. India is the largest producer of milk, banana, mango, coconut, tea, ginger, turmeric, cashew, pulse, jute. Second largest producer of rice, wheat, some of the fruits, vegetable, groundnut, sugar, onion, rapeseed, mustard, and we are ranked third in total cereals, potato, cotton, tobacco. Here, I have given one slide. What is the beauty of India? In case of mango, 42% share, 27 to 28 in case of banana, 24 cashew nut, and so on. In number of the commodity in world market, our share is very high, and because of number of the constraint, we are not reached to the international market. And how to reach the international market, how to tap the opportunity, that will discuss. Okay, here horticulture industry, when in year 1951, around 91% population depends on agriculture. In year 2011, around 55% population depends on agriculture, and in year 2015 there is a projection only 30% population left for agriculture. Okay, and when we'll consider only for the agriculture, okay, can we achieve the economical status from a farmer's point of view? Okay, well, we'll go for previous year, the production level is stabilized, but population is continuously increasing. And our target, our major objective in future, how to match that ratio, the production and the population growth, because the production of our India is stagnated. That is the constant from by considering the production, their yield from last 10 years. But population is continuously increased. Now a population is around 140 crore. And in future, if such type of the growth rate is there, then there is very difficult to supply the food to whole population. Okay, and this one is the challenge, and this one is the opportunity in future for all of our these food technologies graduate. Okay, before starting, I will highlight the some important opportunities, job opportunities in this particular field. Okay, here the post-harvest losses is around 5 to 25% in developed country, but in case of our countries 20 to 50%, average 30 to 50 30 to 40%. In some of the commodity the losses is more than that also. For example, in case of kokum, the losses is around 80%. In case of karanda and jamun, the losses is more than 80%. Likewise, okay, in case of some of the minor fruit crop, the losses is more than 90% also. So our target is to tap all these resources, because every crop is having its own medicinal value, and will popularize, will know that medicinal value, we popularize that value, medicinal value, and tap the market, and through that we create the better employment opportunity. Before that, we know what is the food science or what is the food technology. Food technology, our science is applied science devoted to the study of food or all the food related activity. This is a discipline in which all other discipline is also included, like engineering discipline is there, biological is there, physical sciences is there, applied to the study of nature of foods, the causes of its deterioration, if we know, then principle of underlying their food processing, then improvement of these their quality through that consumer awareness, owing to the lifestyle changes. Because in recent what is the recent trends in our country, because of their lifestyle changes, people wants ready to cook, ready to eat type of this technology. Accordingly, when our full technologists work accordingly on that particular concept, then definitely we can create the better employment opportunities through this one, and also we can give the better economics returns to the farmer also. Okay, then second one is the media intervention is there, newer technologies is available, and through that demand of a process packed convenient food is increasing continuously manifold among all the strata of society, leading to the massive career and employment opportunities in this particular industry. I have highlighted some of these opportunities here. The food science, these students to get his career in this particular field, because whatever I have taught before this presentation, accordingly in future we can have the better employment opportunities and better life from employment point of view, not just a job. And our target is, instead of becoming only a job seeker, one can become a job provider by setting up of entrepreneurship ventures. Okay, food processing in India is considered a sunrise industry. We always called this industry as a sunrise because when we'll consider we'll collect the data from last 10 years, our processing level is stabilized and it is around 6 to 7%. Okay, instead of that, we can create around 16 to 18% employment generation directly or indirectly through this business. If this processing capacity is increasing from 6 to 7% to 10, 15%, then we can create the better employment opportunity. For example, in case of China, when we'll consider 15-year back, they have processed only 2% agricultural commodity. Nowadays, their processing capacity is more than 35%, and they have created better employment opportunity. And that is our target. When this processing level is increased, then we can create the better employment opportunities. And in that, our food technologists, food scientist, food engineer is in top level in that particular that system. And this sunrise industry is having the potential to become the food factory of this world. They are creating a huge volume of the job opportunity. Food scientists being a multidisciplinary, this food science or food technology is a multidisciplinary discipline. And here we can collaboratively work with different that branches, which is helpful to these particular this food technology. Then we can also create the better opportunity. The career opportunities are immense in teaching, in research, for food quality development, then consumerization, then nutrition and diets. Okay, this nutrition and diet is again one of the important concept nowadays. In present situation of a corona-19 pandemic, we know that number of the doctors or hospital control this particular viral infection, this coronavirus through the nutrition of a dietitian. And in that particular field also, we can get the better opportunity. In every multi-specialist hospital, they have created a nutrition and dietitian that post, and through that they provided the nutrition or diet to their patient, so that that patient is cured as early as possible. This one is a new concept, and in that concept also our food scientist plays a very, very important role. And that role plays by some of the other medical graduate student. But in that particular field, our student plays a very, very crucial role, because they know the concept of the food, their nutrition, which nutrient parameters are present in this particular food, and how we can cure any disease by giving this particular food to the patient. For example, in case of diabetic students, jamun juice, jamun pulp, or jamun seed powder is very beneficial. Accordingly, when we highlighted such type of the things, then we can get the better result. And in that particular situation also, we can create the better employment opportunity. Placement in industries, number of the industries are there, and through that also we can create the better employment opportunity. Then hospital is there, health clinic is there, health center is there. In that center is also we can create the opportunities. The graduate and postgraduate can find the employment in diverse area in the food product development is there, because when we'll go in market and we'll find the exact situation regarding the product development. In product development, non-food technologists become students working on that particular aspect. They don't know the what is the food, how we can preserve their life, etc. And because of that, in this particular food industry, not getting the better that returns or better output. So in this particular field also, our food scientist gives the better opportunities. Production manager is also there, product development manager is there. Sensory scientist, sensory evaluation is one of the major aspect in winery industry. For sensory evaluation, that company will pay for this sensory expert in lakhs for one taste. This one is the opportunity. Flavored technologies is one of the concept in same way, because from commercialization of any product in the market, how the people, our customer, accept that product on the basis of the flavor. Flavor means their smell, then their taste, and after eating or after consuming, how is your feeling? Your feeling is good or bad? Accordingly, the people purchasing your product. And in that aspect, in that product development also, we are this food technologist or food scientist working as a flavor technologist also. Quality assurance manager or food quality control officer, this one is also important. In every corners of our India, soil analysis is there, and on the basis of the soil analysis we can develop our agriculture. Same way, in if this particular quality assurance lab is there, then on the basis of that we can analyze our product, and accordingly whatever is the development is required, that one is suggested, and through that we can create the better employment opportunities also. Then food safety expert, okay, in this one is the major issue in every company, and that food safety, for that number of the multinational organization, food industries sending their expert to India. Why they are sending expert to India? Because whatever is the food safety point of view, hygienic point of view, expertise is required. That is not so much developed in our India, or our student food technologies or food science student not focusing on this particular issue. And because of that, that companies, multinational companies say send their export to control their quality through their safety or hygienic, and exporting from India after quality production. And here we have the better employment opportunities. Food microbiologist is also there. Okay, in food microbiologist or chemist or food technologist, here the microbial decomposition or the harmful microorganisms attack is more on in any food commodity. If the attack is more, then shelf life is also less, and we cannot reach safely in market. And in that particular concept also, food microbiologist, food chemist, and food technologist plays a very, very crucial role. Food process engineer, food packaging manager, designer is also plays a very, very important role. In food process engineer, here what happened for extraction of mango pulp, how much pulp per day per person is extracted? Only 16 to 20 kg per day. This is very, very less capacity. When we commercialize, we can extract the pulp in tons, and for that this food process engineer is required to design such type of the machines, and through that we can extract the pulp as per our requirement. Okay, when we are interested to extract the pulp 1 ton per hour, accordingly we can develop that machine. In that field also, the food scientist plays a very, very important role. Then food packaging. Okay, in food packaging also, first when consumer buy his product, first he, that consumer eat the product through the packaging material. When the packaging material is attracted, then consumer is attracted towards that product, and that product is by that consumers. And accordingly, in this particular field also, packaging field also, the food scientist plays a very important role. Also in packaging, there is a very vast scope that we'll discuss in some of the next slides. Okay. Then some of the sales and marketing professionals, nutritional consultant, subject matter specialist in NGOs and government and non-government organization is there. Then dietitian, food scientist, laboratories are there, bakery, confectionery professional are there, cookery professional are there, different types of the employers, that is the polytechnics is there, university research organization is there, laboratories is there, food industries are there. In India, number of the food industries are there. That one is the multinational one, that is Amul is there, Dabur is there, Haldiram is there, Marico is there, Hindustan Liver is there, Nestle, Britannia, Coca-Cola, Cadbury, Kraft, some of the famous dairy companies are also there, confectionery companies are there, some of the advertising companies are also there, food manufacturing and packaging, flavor, then fragrance companies are there, and they required the food technologies in ample quantities. But what happened, whatever is the quality required in that particular food scientist, that is not found up to the mark to that company. Therefore, they buy the expertise from outside and fulfill their requirement. This one is the huge scope in our this particular sector. So then health and fitness organization is also in India, and they are working on the different aspect. For example, weight loss. Weight loss is the major problem nowadays, and accordingly, our food scientists work very crucial role in this particular sector. Also, non-government organization, national, international organization like UNICEF is there, World Health Organization is there, then other state and local public health agencies are there, administrative or some of the consultant agency related to the food. Here also we can get the better employment opportunities. Then the second one, by almost in all the nationalized and private sector bank, they are also prefer the food scientist for flourishment of this particular industry. And in that bank also we have getting the better employment opportunities. Also employ the food technologists to boost the food processing industry. Some of the food testing laboratories, Food Corporation of India, then some of the other sector also we can, this food scientist plays a very crucial important role. Here from entrepreneurship point of view, when we can create the same employment opportunity, through that also we can generate the more employment. I have quote one example related to this one. One of my student working on pomegranate processing, after completion of his degree, he joined in one multinational company, and that company pay only 35 to 40,000 per month payment to that particular student. And simultaneously he is doing his farming in Ahmednagar district. And he is also progressive farmers of the pomegranate. And in case of market, when the more production is there, and in that particular situation the farmer will not get the proper prices. Same thing happen in that particular student also. In case of pomegranate, last 6 to 7 years back, here that student facing the very difficult situation related to the pomegranate. In that particular situation, he meet me and discuss regarding the pomegranate processing. Now he started his own pomegranate processing plant, by investing 2.5 lakh total. Initially, he was doing all the operation manually. At that time, he was earning more than 1 lakh per month, and now his earning is 2.5 lakh per month, and his investment is more than 40 lakh. This one is the opportunity, and simultaneously he has given directly 16 people involved in his industry directly, and some of the 25 to 30 peoples indirectly involved in his industry to supply the raw material, to transport the raw material, likewise to supply the packaging material, to market his product. Accordingly, more than 50 persons involved in his industry. Likewise, our target is to develop the industry and to give the job to the needy people. Likewise, this one is the total picture of the this food technologist, how we can create the employment opportunity. One by one, we'll discuss in this particular slide. This one is the situation. Okay, the people don't know how to handle the commodity, and in this, right from harvesting to the market, food technologies play very important. Because of this particular situation, the losses is very high, and our target is to reduce the losses by giving the proper feedback as a food scientist to the market, because market demanding always such type of the remark. तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल, व्हाईल म्हणजे एक मराठीमध्ये सांगतो मी, आता वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे इलेक्शन आपण लढवतो. इलेक्शन मध्ये सुद्धा एक्सपर्टाइज म्हणून लोक काम करतात. How to win that election accordingly, that type of the expertise means that politician pay the fee to that expertise regarding the election issue. म्हणजे एवढ्या छोट्या गोष्टीसाठी ते एवढा विचार करतात. This one is the commodity we can consume, but we cannot concentrate on that particular issue. And from this point, food scientist role start. And here we have the opportunity in the handling of the fruit, right from the harvesting to the market. This one is the situation, and इथंच आपली गरज आहे. How we can, because awareness regarding the handling of the fruits, how we can load, how we can unload. Okay, if such type of the technical know-how, if the food technologist is given to the market, then that food technologist earn in crores through this particular system. In rural markets, number of the I have already quote the that agricultural facilities center, that concept is there. तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल, आता रुरल लेवलला गेलं तर सॉइल अनालिस्ट और agricultural facility center that is created by the government. Same way, when we create the same facility center related to the food product, then definitely we can create the better employment opportunity through this particular system, and also we can reduce the losses also. Here, this one is the system, and this one is the to avoid all this one, our food scientist role is there. Here, from harvesting to the consumer, when product is harvested 100%, then this one is a transport through the different system, then storage, then processing, packaging, then marketing, up to the marketing. Around 30 to 40% losses is there, and this losses list is given. Okay, losses list is given. For example, in case of banana, we have conducted one survey after harvesting of a banana, and to reach to the consumer side, around 52% banana is lost. And that survey we have conducted in Jalgaon district of Maharashtra. 52% means 100 kg produce, and out of 100 kg we can lose 52 kg almost. This one is the huge loss. If this loss is increased, and directly or indirectly that farmer is not benefited, and also consumer is also not benefited. Our target is to reach safely. For that we can create the better employment opportunity. This one is the sum of the losses, and through that losses, how we can cure these losses or stop these losses, that is again given in this particular slide. Okay, here this we are lacking this one particular concept, and through this lacking we can create the better employment opportunity. We are lack of concept of the pack house operation, how we can pack this material, then grower, contractor and policy maker, lack of infrastructure, late realization of its importance, technical support, post-harvest quality control, marketing, pre-cooling, cold storage, transportation facility, market intelligence, market information, storage facility, and through these we can create the better employment opportunity. For example, in case of packaging of any commodity, because the packaging plays a very important role. Package protect the food. Second one tells the consumer regarding the actual situation of the packed material. Okay, means whatever is the communication given by the producer to the consumer, that is given through the packaging. In case of India, the consumption of package per head is only 8 kg. How much? Only 8 kg per head. Packaging consumption per year in India is only 8 kg, but in developing country, the consumption of the package is more than 50 kg. In some of the country, the packaging consumption is more than 100 kg per person per year. This one is the vast gap, and this one is the opportunity for the Indians. Okay, to develop these packaging industry, and through that we can create the better employment opportunities. Okay, here the pre-cooling. Okay, pre-cooling is one of the concept. What is the pre-cooling? To remove the field heat immediately after harvesting, as per the scientist recommendation, to harvest the commodity when the temperature of the year is low. Means in which condition? Before 10 o'clock or after 4 o'clock in morning session or in evening session, we can harvest the crop. But it is impossible to harvest the crop because the availability of labor is in between 10 to 4 p.m. And in that particular period, the temperature is very high. And when we harvest the commodity, then the commodity is deteriorate very fast. And as per the experts' opinion, when we use this particular pre-cooling facility, then we can save more than 50% crop. This one is the opportunity. Okay, in case of developed country, whatever is the sophisticated atmosphere is required for the commodity, that is provided. But in our country, only less than 5% that type of the facility is provided. Okay, marketing, there is a vast scope. For example, in case of marketing, when some of the extruded product, that one is a famous in the market. Kurkure is there, then Maggi is there. Okay, Maggi and Kurkure चं तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल आता. When the Maggi product launch in Indian market, nobody knows the exact situation of that product. But that people, food scientist of this particular company, focus on this particular product from marketing point of view, then they are succeed now. तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल मॅगी, तुम्हाला कोणालाही नसेल, म्हणजे कुठल्याही फॅमिली असेल तर 5-10 रुपयाचं घेतं, उकळतं, घरी आणून उकळतात, पाण्यामध्ये सोडलं की within a few minutes that product is ready for cook. Such type of the things is required in the market, and that is given through our food technologist. Okay, this one is the sector, will go one by one. Okay, this is the triangle is given. Okay, here the causes of post harvest losses is given in India, and Through these, we can tap the opportunity. For example, here farmer capacity is there. In farmers, improper harvesting is there, out grading facility is there, poor holding capacity is there. There is no any that system at a farmer's level, and for that the losses is more. Okay, there is no any harvesting tools. Here we have opportunity. There is no any sorting grading tools in the farmers level. There is opportunity. There is no any storage or holding capacity of the farmer. Therefore, the production is more. In market there is always glut, and whatever is the returns required from these this particular product to the farmer, that is not getting. That is economical point of view. Okay, and here we can tap this opportunity. We'll discuss one by one in next slides. Then market. Okay, market is also very limited in our Indian system. Only if mandis or such type of the market is there, but in case of primary process product or secondary process product, there is no any market facility, or whatever is the market facility is there, that is not well organized. When that market facility is well organized, then we can generate the better employment opportunities in this particular field also. Okay, then next one is the infrastructure. Okay, from this point of view also, from there is no any storage facility, there is no any refrigerated storage and transport facility. Gap in the food processing industries, where the quality product is produced. The industry requirement is to get the quality product, but in market, because of lacking in this particular system, the processor will not get the proper quality product, and accordingly after processing, the final product is also not a quality product. In this particular field also, food scientist plays a very, very crucial role. Here, right from harvesting to the market link, we can create the better employment opportunity. Harvesting, primary processing, yes, in this harvesting, drying, grading, sorting, then loading, transportation. Here improper harvesting leads to a crop losses. Our target is to reduce the losses, to supply the good quality material with its freshness to the next process. For that, this food scientist, food technologist, food engineer plays a very, very crucial role. Storage and crop protection. Okay, there is always this system is required throughout the system. If the storage facility is there, then in any commodity there is a temporarily glut, and if the glut is there, then we cannot get the proper prices. Okay, as per the market requirement, when we supply the product, then we can stabilize the prices. तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल मागच्या वेळेस डाळीच्या रेट काही 3-4 वर्षापूर्वी खूप वाढले होते, आणि आताची परिस्थिती पाहिली तर परत तीच परिस्थिती आली. मग लोकांनी काय केलं, डाळ उत्पन्न खूप घेतलं, आणि अवर द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ पल्सेस इज अराउंड महाराष्ट्र इज अराउंड 40,000 tons, and we produce around 65,000 tons. Means around 25,000 tons is more. If these more product is in market, then definitely we cannot get the proper prices. Okay, and also the returns to the farmer is also very, very low. And if such a situation is there, the losses is also more, and farmers consumer is also not getting the good quality products. Okay, to avoid all these things, when such a type of the situation is there, in that case, if the proper pre-cooling, then packaging, ripening, cold storage, warehouse facility is provided, then we can save this particular crop, and as per the market we can supply the product to the market. In this particular aspect also, food technologist plays a very, very important role. Then processing. Okay, grading, sorting, secondary processing is there. Okay, in India we are processed only 6 to 7% fruits and vegetable or any agricultural commodity. In case of milk, 35%. If this secondary processing or primary processing capacity is increasing, definitely we can create the better employment opportunity. Last one is the marketing linkages, packaging, branding, transportation. Okay, number of the agencies required in this particular field, the special food technology, because while branding the any commodity, while packing the any commodity, while transporting the any commodity, the behavior of that commodity, if we know, then we can give the proper result. Accordingly, that companies, okay, require the food technologist or food scientist for this particular field. While packaging, what is the behavior of the this particular, if that behavior is no, then accordingly we can develop the packaging material. While branding, how, which parameter we can focus. For example, in case of jamun, jamun is useful for the diabetic patient. Accordingly, we can focus while branding our product. In case of pomegranate is rich in antioxidant. Okay, while we'll focusing on this particular point, then we can get the better returns from that particular product. Likewise, we can create the better opportunities. The next one is the harvesting. Okay, next one is the harvesting and primary processing. This one is a very important. In commercial market, without primary processing, nobody can purchase the their product, because while handling this product and before primary processing, there is a number of the harmful microorganisms is there, and that is harms to the human being also, and also that food commodity. In that particular category also, the food scientist technologies plays a very important role. Okay, here the in primary processing we can apply the cleaning, washing, this technology, whatever is the microwave load, that one is reduced, then properly pack and supply to the market. This one is the total primary processing. In this we can create the better employment opportunity. We have conducted one experiment in this particular project. Here in Saswad region, this one is rich in fig production and in custard apple production. We have developed a small package. Before that, they sell their product through the carry bags or the polyethylene bags. Okay, and in case of fig per kg, the selling price is only 35 to 40 rupees. But we have developed a small pallets, and through that pallets we are giving the cushioning effect. And for 1 kg packing of the fig, the price is around price required is around 5 rupees. But they sales that commodity more than 100 rupees. Means by investing 5 rupees, they get more 50 rupees. Likewise, whatever is the concept required in this primary processing, that when we select accordingly, we can get the better prices. This one is called the primary processing. In case of apple, okay, in case of apple, when apple is clean, wash, then waxing treatment is given, and small sticker, okay, that is based on that apple, definitely the prices of that apple will increase. Likewise, as per the market, when we provide the that required packaging or primary processing technique, definitely the farmers as well as the farmer will get the better prices. And also through this one to develop this technique, food scientists also getting these employment opportunities in harvesting of horticultural produce. Okay, here in case of this particular system, harvesting is a very tedious operations. Okay, when the tall trees is there, in that particular trees, how to harvest the commodity, that one is the big issue. In case of cereal pulses oil seed, we are using the commercial harvested. We ऑन द रेट बेसिस, म्हणजे भाड्या तत्वावर आपण काय करतो, ते हायर करतो आणि त्यावर ते हार्वेस्ट करून घेतो. सेम टेक्निक is also used in developed country. Okay, such type of the commercial harvester is there, and by on the rent basis they supply this harvester. Okay, same concept is also used in our Indian market also to develop such type of the harvester, and like a mobile harvesting unit we supply on the rent basis to the people, and getting the better result. Through that also we can get the better employment opportunity. Here, this one is the total system. In every while developing this particular system, these food technologists, food process engineers plays, food scientist plays a very important role. Right from receiving the commodity to the disposal, there is a sophisticated atmosphere is required to any commodity. Okay, after receiving pre-cooling facility, after pre-cooling, sizing grading, after sizing grading, special treatment, that is wax treatment is given, or any fungicide treatment is given. After that, packaging, labeling, then palletizing our product, and then stored in the cold storage, and as per the requirement of the market we can dispose this product through the reefer van. Okay, from receiving to the disposal, if there is any sophisticated system is developed by any food scientist or any food engineers or technologist, definitely that one is also create the better employment opportunity. This one is the need of the market, and in developed country that type of the system is also already developed. ओके, आता तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल की आपल्या नाशिक किंवा तत्सम भागामधून बरेचसे कमोडिटी एक्सपोर्ट होतात, आणि मग एक्सपोर्ट होताना त्यांच्याकडे ह्या सिस्टीम नाहीत, रेफर व्हॅन वगैरे त्यांच्याकडे सिस्टीम नाही, ते काय करतात, हायर करतात बाहेरून. म्हणजे राईट फ्रॉम हार्वेस्टिंग टू द मार्केट, व्हॉट एव्हर इज दी सिस्टीम, म्हणजे दॅट इज कॉल्ड कोल्ड चेन मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टीम इज रिक्वायर्ड, दॅट इज हायर फ्रॉम दी आउटसाइड, and unfortunately very less people, food technologists involved in this particular field. Okay, here we have a better employment opportunity, right from harvesting to the disposal of market, how we can provide the sophisticated atmosphere to this commodity. Here, minimal processing, this one is one of the best concept. In minimal processing, there is a what is the minimal processing? Non-edible portion is removed and edible portion is cut into a smaller sizes as per the requirement of the market and supply to the market. This one is the concept of the minimal, because today's world is very fast. Okay, both the husband and wife both are engaged in the service. They don't have any time to procure the raw material, then to cut into small pieces, then make the sabji or any curry. They don't have time, or to buy the pomegranate, okay, to remove the outer rind, to separate the eril and then take the eril. Okay, they don't have that time, that much time. Okay, in our minimal processing, what we can do to remove, in for example, in case of pomegranate, to remove the outer peel, that is called rind. To separate the erils, म्हणजे डाळिंबाचे दाणे म्हणतो आपण, to separate out that erils, to pack and then place in the cold storage, and as per the requirement of the market or consumer, that is supplied to the market. Okay, this one is the concept. For example, in case of cabbage or cauliflower, जर तुम्ही पाहिलं तर आपण काय करतो, बारीक बारीक कट करू, म्हणजे ते आणायचं कॅबेज कॉलीफ्लॉवर, बारीक बारीक कट करायचं आणि नंतर भाजी करायची. But the people don't have any time. They want a ready-made cut cauliflower cabbage directly to procure from the market and directly add the ingredient and to make the sabji or bhaji. Okay, this one is the concept, and this one is called minimal processing. In minimal processing, we remove all the unwanted materials, and whatever is the edible portion, that is only packed and that is supplied to the market. This one is the concept, and here also we can tap the better opportunity. तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल की शहरामध्ये बरंच इन फ्युचर मोर दॅन 70% पीपल मायग्रेटेड टुवर्ड्स द अर्बन एरियाज. तुम्ही पाहिलं शहरामध्ये 70% अर्बन एरियामध्ये गेल्यानंतर मग सप्लाय कोणी करायचं, आणि शहरामध्ये 70% गेल्यानंतर भविष्यामध्ये जे वेस्टेज आहे आपण फेकून देतो. म्हणजे आता तुम्ही कॉलीफ्लॉवर आणलं, कॅबेज आणलं तर काही वेस्टेज निघतं, डाळिंब तुम्ही सोललं तर ते वेस्टेज निघतं. हे वेस्टेजचं काय करायचं? ह्या भविष्यामध्ये समस्या निर्माण होणार आहे. मग त्याऐवजी इफ वी आर producing this commodity by using the minimal processing to remove the non-edible portion and to supply the market, this one is the big industry in future, and in that part, that particular industry, food technologies plays a very important role. Primary processing, okay, pre-cooling, I have already explained regarding the pre-cooling. Sorting and grading, okay, this one is also one of their techniques. Sorting by using a number of the ways, by on the basis of the size, color, weight. Some of the defect is there. For example, in case of mango, spongy tissue is there. In case of pomegranate, black irils is there. तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल की काही फळ आपल्याला आतमधून खराब झालेले दिसत नाहीये. मँगो आंबा कापला तर तुम्हाला आतमध्ये स्पॉन्जी टिश्यू सारखा दिसेल. डाळिंब तुम्ही उघडले तर आतमध्ये काळे दाणे दिसतील. तर such type of the thing is there while exporting, our total consignment is rejected because of this type of the issue. To avoid this one, when we use these type of the sorting grading equipment, then we'll get the better result in this particular field. Also, our food technologist, our scientist plays a very important role in this particular in particular this situation. Okay, this one is also important. Then grading, sorting. मी तर तुम्हाला सांगितलं हे काही नॉन डिस्ट्रक्टिव्ह मेथड, हे अशा काही सॉर्टिंगच्या मेथड्स आहेत. Washing, what is the target of washing? To reduce the microbial load. Dirt is there, mold is there. Okay, this one is there. In commercial market, when we sell the market, when we export the fresh commodity in developing country, they required this washing treatment. For that, we use the chlorinated water treatment, some fungicidal water treatment to reduce the microbial load or insect load. Okay, for that also such a type of this machinery is required, and in this also we have better employment opportunities. Then vaccine, what is the role of the vaccine? Okay, here role of the vaccine is to coat the that particular fruit or vegetable and to reduce the respiration rate. Okay, if the respiration rate is reduced, then the shelf life of that commodity is increasing. Okay, in this particular industry, number of the artificial wax are available, and that artificial wax are very harmful or dangerous to the human being after consuming that particular fruits. Okay, if these wax are non-edible. So what is our challenges in front of us, food technologies, to develop the natural wax? Okay, that is the gum. जे मार्केटमध्ये तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल डिंक मिळतात, त्या तसले किंवा काही ऑइल, those are edible one. By using that gums or oil, if we prepare the wax and to coat the fruit, then after consuming such a type of the natural waxes, that is not harmful. Okay, likewise, and in this particular field also, from research point of view, from commercialization of these waxes point of view, there is a tremendous scope to the food technologies, food scientists also. Storage and packaging. In India, the maximum losses of all the commodity, that is a perishable commodity, semi-perishable commodity, or durable commodity. In all these commodities, the maximum losses is in storage. Okay, and how we can avoid these losses? By applying the number of the advanced technique of the storage. In that, first technique is the room temperature. In room temperature, we can control the temperature of that room. Second one is the cold storage, to control the temperature and relative humidity. Third one is the control atmospheric storage. In this control atmospheric storage, we control the temperature, relative humidity, and also gas composition of this atmosphere. Likewise, as per the commodity, we select the storage conditions and we increase the shelf life. In this particular field also, how to store this commodity, which type of the atmosphere is required, which type of the gas composition is required, which type of the packaging is required. In that particular field also, food technologists, food scientists plays a very important, because this one is a perishable commodity. After some time that commodity is spoiled, deteriorate, and after deterioration we cannot consume. To save that particular crop in this particular field also, the food technologists, food scientists, engineers, food engineers plays a very important role here. This one is the handling system. Because of lack of knowledge of this handling system, packaging system, okay, the losses is very high. अशा पद्धतीचं आपण हँडलिंग करतो म्हणून लॉसेस खूप जास्त आहेत. आता इथं पहा, हे अशा पद्धतीचे ऍपल पॅक केले, आंबे पॅक केले आणि अशा पद्धतीने बॉक्स मध्ये भरले, बॉक्स एकावर एक असे रचले, तर खालच्या बॉक्सचं काय होईल? They don't know their technical know how much force bear that fruit, how much stacking is required. Accordingly, the packages is developed, and in this industry also we have a huge opportunity. We have already discussed the consumption in India per year per head is very less, 8 kg only. In a developed country it is more than 100 kg. This one is the vast gap. Okay, when the consumption of the packaging is increased by 1 kg, means today the consumption of packaging material is 8 kg per head per year. When this one is a 9 kg per head per year, then we can create the better employment opportunity. And in this field there is no any limit, because first the consumer, any consumer eat that particular material through eye, and for that this packaging technique is very must or important to display your product in the market, and through that also we can tap the better opportunities. Here number of the packaging techniques are available. That one here highlighted here, modified atmospheric packaging is there. In this particular packaging material we can adjust the gas composition. For example, in case of modified atmospheric or control atmospheric, when we store the mango in controlling the temperature and relative humidity, the shelf life of the mango is only 25 days. In addition of that, when we control the gas composition, that is the O2, CO2 and nitrogen, then the shelf life of that mango is increased from 25 days to 45 to 47 days. This is the beauty of the modified atmospheric or control atmospheric packaging. Okay, if such type of the technique is using while exporting, while marketing the commodity, then we can send the product in fresh form, and whatever is the returns required for that commodity, that will achieve through such type of this packaging. Vacuum packaging is one of the technique. Okay, then antimicrobial packaging is also there. Okay, while packaging any commodity, some of the microbial load is increasing inside that packaging material, and because of that package, material, packed material, that one is a spoil because of this microbial load. And if the microbial load is excess, then we cannot consume this commodity. So to avoid this microbial load increasing, whatever is the load, recommended load is there, that is maintained through such a type of the packaging material. So then active packaging is one of the technique. Okay, and if such a type of the packaging industry is developed through these food technologies, food process engineer, then definitely we can create the better employment opportunities, and also we can save the crop also, and we can also give the better returns from these particular techniques. Okay, active packaging is one of the techniques. In active packaging, when this technique is used and to pack the food in this particular packaging material, then what happened, whatever is the changes take place inside the packaging material, that changes is sensed by this particular packaging material, and whatever is the corrective measures is required, accordingly that corrective measures is carried out in this particular packaging material, and to avoid the spoilage of this packaging. हे active packaging चं आहे. Active packaging मध्ये काय करतो, commodity pack केली की त्यामध्ये काही चेंजेस झाले हानिकारक, तर ते काय करतं, सेन्सर सेन्स करतं, आणि म्हणजे चेंजेस इनएक्टिवेट, म्हणजे जे काही हानिकारक जो गोष्टी आतमध्ये झाल्या त्या आपल्याला कंट्रोल करायच्या असतील, तर काय आपल्याला करेक्टिव्ह मेजर्स आपल्याला घ्यावा लागतील, त्या पद्धतीने ते पॅकेजिंग मटेरियल काम करतं, हानिकारक गोष्टी थांबवतं आणि ते त्याचं सेल्फ लाईफ वाढवतं. Such type of the packaging is also here biodegradable packaging, because while exporting any commodity from India to any developed country, they required, or their primary requirement is that material is the biodegradable. Okay, this one is again a huge industry. Okay, huge industry. Okay, here by using this one, we can easily export it to the our commodity to the developed country, and we can reach to that particular destination, and whatever is the foreign exchange is required, foreign earning is required in foreign currencies, that can be achieved through this one, and here we can also get the better opportunities. मग आम्ही असे वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे संशोधन करून असे छोटे छोटे पॅकेजिंगचे टेक्निक्स we can develop in our lab also, and in some of the institute also working on the same aspect. For example, here this type of the corrugated fiber packing boxes is used for the pomegranate. Okay, such type of the industries is if develop, then directly and indirectly number of the peoples get employment opportunity through this one, and also we can save the our crop also, and to reach to the particular destination towards the market in a safe side. Here this one is a different packaging. Here the tremendous scope in this packaging. As per the commodity, we can develop the packaging. Likewise, this one is the different types of the packaging. Here this one is the different type. This one is the different type. This one is the advanced type of the packaging. Which type? Here Rife says whatever is the changes take place inside the packaging material, that is the sense, and by this color code they gives the indication to the consumer this commodity is suitable for consumption or not, or which type of the changes take place inside the packaging material. That package tells us this is the advanced packaging. Then opportunity in the storage. Okay, number of the opportunities we can create it, because number of the organization, multi national companies, food process industries always ask us regarding these particular storage, what is the standard of the storage, if there is any such type of the facilities is available, control atmospheric facilities is available to store their commodity, and from that store they can export, and through this also we can create the better employment opportunity. तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल warehouse सिरियल पल्सेस ऑइल साठवण्यासाठी वेअर हाऊसेसचा एक कन्सेप्ट आहे. आता ते फार्मरच्या लेवलला सुद्धा साठवण्यासाठी परमिशन देतात, आणि इफ देर इज एनी क्रिटिकल सिच्युएशन इज फाउंड इन अ मार्केट, इन दॅट पर्टिक्युलर सिच्युएशन वी कॅन स्टोर द कमोडिटी इन दिस पर्टिक्युलर स्टोरेज अँड वी कॅन सेंड टू द मार्केट. फॉर ए बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल इज दी लेमन. आता तुम्ही लिंबू किंवा तत्सम कमोडिटीचं पाहिलं असेल तर लिंबाचे रेट पावसाळ्यात किंवा हिवाळ्यात अतिशय कमी असतात, बिकॉज द प्रोडक्शन इज मोर इन दॅट पर्टिक्युलर सीझन. आणि समर मध्ये जर गेला तर तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल तर समर मध्ये द प्रोडक्शन इज व्हेरी लेस, अँड द कॉस्ट ऑफ दिस लेमन, लिंबाची कॉस्ट हे खूप वाढलेले असतात. मग इन दॅट पर्टिक्युलर सिच्युएशन वी कॅन स्टोर दी लेमन इन कोल्ड स्टोरेज फॉर 3 to 4 months. ओके, मग तुम्ही पहा की लिंब म्हणजे हिवाळ्यात ते कोल्ड स्टोरेज साठवून ठेवायचं, आणि जसा उन्हाळा चालू होईल त्या पद्धतीने उन्हाळ्यात जर काढलं तर वी कॅन गेट दी बेटर रिटर्न्स. आणि सम ऑफ अवर एंटरप्रेन्योर्स work on this particular aspect. Under my guidance, they have stored the commodity that is lemon in the cold storage before summer. They purchase the that lemon in different regions of the Maharashtra and outside Maharashtra. That is 10 to 15 rupees kg, 10 to 15 rupees kg, and in summer that person sell this lemon around 80 to 150 rupees kg. This is the beauty of this storage, cold storage or such type of the storage. If such type of the facility is there, also through that food scientists get the employment opportunity or gives the better price to his commodity also. This one is a very important triangle. We concentrate on this particular triangle. If we understood the importance of this triangle, then definitely we can create the better employment opportunity. मी तुम्हाला एक एक्झाम्पल सांगितलं, ज्यावेळेस एक्सक्लुडेड प्रोडक्ट मार्केटमध्ये आले होते, मॅगी इज द बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल. तशासारखे जे प्रोडक्ट आले होते, त्यांनी काय केलं की मार्केटची रिक्वायरमेंट ओळखली, तिथं त्यांची ती व्हॅल्यू तयार केली. व्हॅल्यू तयार करताना केल्यानंतर ती कॅप्चर केली. नुसतं व्हॅल्यू तयार करून चालत नाही, बिकॉज अवर नंबर ऑफ द एंटरप्रेन्योर्स क्रिएट द व्हॅल्यू बट दे कॅनॉट बी कॅप्चर अँड डिलिव्हर देअर व्हॅल्यू. Okay, they create that value, capture that market and deliver to that market. Nowadays we see in case of cold drinks also, तुम्ही कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स सुद्धा पहा, ज्या ठिकाणी काही मिळत नाही त्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स मिळेल. ओके, that one is artificial based one, and that is very very harmful to the human being. When we prepare the fruit based, vegetable based cold drinks and supply to these particular create the market, capture that market and to deliver to that particular destination, then definitely we can create the better opportunity. For example, in case of automobile industry मध्ये तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल की दररोज नवीन नवीन प्रोडक्ट येतात आणि नवीन नवीन त्याच्यामध्ये ऍडव्हान्सेस येतात. The same thing will be happen in our case also. We can whatever is the value is there, to create that value, capture and deliver. If the value is not there, to create the value, capture that and deliver that. ह्या ट्रायंगलने आपण जर काम केलं तर ह्या ट्रायंगलच्या नुसार directly or indirectly we can create the better employment opportunity also. Then processing is one of the best things to save the crop, to store the crop throughout the year. Okay, and in which condition, when the market glut is there, in that case to divert the commodity into the processing and to stored in this particular form by preparing the different products and then sell as per the requirement of this market. Okay, for example, फिगचं तुम्ही म्हणजे अंजीर पाहिलं तर एक लिमिटेड सीझन आहे, आणि अंजीर तुम्ही जर पाहिलं तर पेरिशेबल अंजीरला फार कमी लाईफ आहे आणि सुक्या अंजीर खाण्याचं प्रमाण सुद्धा फार कमी आहे. इफ दॅट फ्रेश fig is converted into a jam form or jelly form or in pulp form, then preserve this one, and as per the requirement of this market, when that jam is supplied by using the bread or chapati, we can consume that jam, and whatever is the nutritional requirement is required to the human being, that one is fulfilled through this one. Okay, ह्या पद्धतीच्या कन्सेप्ट आपल्याला वापरायच्या तिथं. Okay, this one is the processing, and in the processing we can prepare the number of the product, syrup, squash, jam, jelly. At the market मध्ये तुम्ही जर पाहिलं the number of the juices are found, but that one is artificial flavored and artificial colored. Number of the jams is also observed in the market, but that one is again artificially flavored and colored. From nutritional point of view, it is absolutely zero. When we are using the fresh commodity or fresh fruits and vegetable, and that is converted into jam, juice, jelly or syrup form, and that is consumed, whatever is the nutritional requirement is there, that one is fulfilled, and that one is beneficial to the human being. That is our target, and through that also we can create the better employment opportunities. This one is one of the advertise. Okay, advertising area also we can create the better employment opportunity to the food scientists. Energy drink. What is energy drink? Here, energy drink in India generated 5 or more than that $1 billion per year, and that is the growth is tremendous. And in youngster, this one is the fashion to consume the this type of the drink, but that drink is unfortunately that one is the artificial base, and this one is unhealthy. Okay. Second one is the sport and energy drink. This one is also high caloric value, sugar, artificial ingredients are found in that particular sport and energy drink. And our target is to incorporate the fruit juices, vegetable juices in this particular sport, our energy drinks, to increase their medicinal value, to increase their nutritional value, so that people get benefited. And through this to advertise also, the people also sell their product. But what is our role, for scientists role is to how to preserve, how to reach that particular product into the market by using the natural ingredient, and that one is a really healthy to the human being. Okay, here also number of the other factor restricting the farmer and farmer collective from investing in processing and infrastructures. Here, lack of awareness in know-how. There is no technical know-how. There is no technical know-how regarding the market, which type of the market is available, where the market is available. There is no any business skill in these farmer, and also their economical status is also weakened. And because of all these factors, farmers will not benefited. And also in India, this industry is not so much flourished. Because of that, government of India, government of Maharashtra focusing on this particular industry, because this is only one industry left in India or in Maharashtra which create the better employment opportunities. And whatever is the malnutrition is there, or such type of the problem is there, that one is also fulfill through these particular industries. Okay, then this one is again one of the some of the concept. Okay, through this we can create the employment opportunities in mega food park. Mega food park is already, some of the mega food park is already started, but that is not much succeed. Why? Because the involvement of the food scientists, technologists, engineers is not there. Okay, if the involvement of all these are increasing, definitely we can get the better returns, and the success rate is also more. And in this particular field also we can get the better employment opportunities. If the foreign direct investment is also less in this particular industry. Why? Because they know their failure, because the involvement of the right people in the right industry is not there in India. मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं BCom चे मुलं यामध्ये काम करतात, because but we need the proper persons. If working in this particular industry, then definitely we can get the better employment opportunities. Backward and forward linkages is also not properly developed, and how we can develop through such type of the technical know-how persons and agro processing cluster. Okay, आपल्याकडे जर तुम्ही पाहिलं तर सगळ्या फॅसिलिटी आहेत, फक्त जे काही प्रोसेसिंग जी फॅसिलिटी, common processing facility, if that one is created, then if the excess production is there, that one is diverted to these particular agro processing clusters, that is converted into a process form, and that is sent to the market as per their requirement. If such type of the facility is there, by involving the food scientists, then definitely will get the proper result. The opportunity in fruits, I have already explained all these things. Then opportunities in waste management is also very, very high. We know, for example, in case of pomegranate, okay, we after extraction of the earils, दाणे वेगळे काढल्यानंतर वरची कातडी आपण फेकून देतो, but that rind, that peel is rich in antioxidant. Okay, antioxidant. When we extract the antioxidant from the pomegranate peel, then that antioxidant gives the more rate than your edible product. म्हणजे दाण्यापेक्षाही ते antioxidantला rate जास्त मिळेल. Some of the citrus peel, that is rich in pectin. Okay, mango rich in pectin. Tomato rich in lycopene. म्हणजे ज्या commodity मध्ये जे कंटेन असतील ते आपण एक्स्ट्रॅक्ट केले तर आपल्याला ओरिजिनल प्रोडक्ट पेक्षाही त्याचे जास्त रेट मिळतात. बट इन अवर केस we are not concentrated on waste utilization, and also the food technologist working only on the edible product, non-edible product, or waste utilization. They are not concentrating, but in future this one is the one of emerging field. transport चं सुद्धा एक छान आहे. In case of India, this one is our packaging system. This one is our transport system. This one our transport system. This one our transport system. And because of that, the losses is very, very high, and we require this sophisticated transport system. Some of the institute or government organization ask regarding the technical input, regarding the sophisticated transport required for this particular commodity. But in our case, this such type of the technical person is not available. आता आम्ही बरेच ठिकाणी इंटरव्ह्यूला घ्यायला गेल्यानंतर आम्ही पाहतो की बरेचसे मुलं एमटेक झालेले असतात, पीएचडी झालेले असतात फूड टेक्नॉलॉजी मध्ये, and when we conduct the interview, but whatever is the basic knowledge is required, that is not there. Okay. And because of that they are not so much perfect in this particular industry. Therefore as per the requirement of the industry, if the manpower is not available, this one is the major problem in this particular industry. आपल्याकडची सिस्टीम कसं आहे की फक्त मेजॉरिटी जर मुलांचं पाहिलं की सर्व्हिस पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू विचार करतात की मी आता एमटेक झालो, पीएचडी झालो की मला सर्व्हिस मिळायला पाहिजे, बट व्हॉट एव्हर इज द नॉलेज रिक्वायर्ड, or there is any problem in front of the farmers, in front of the total system, the solving capacity is not developed in that particular students. Therefore the industry person not prefer that type of the students, and so confident level is also very very less in that particular students. And because of that whatever is the opportunities in this graduate of the food scientist, that is not tapping so much in this market. Marketing चा पण बऱ्यापैकी एक्सप्लेन केलाय. Okay, local market, mandi, this one is the marketing. Drying is one of the important field. Okay, drying. Okay, here in current situation, ready to eat, ready to cook, that type of the concept is there, and in that concept we required the that fruits, vegetable pieces, dried pieces, or the in powder form. For example, preparation of the spinach, म्हणजे पालकाची तुम्हाला करी जर करायची असेल तर आपण काय करतो, पालक आणतो, ती उकडून घेतो, म्हणजे पाण्याच्या उकळत्या पाण्यात किंवा वाफवून घेतो, मग त्याचा लगदा करतो मिक्सर मध्ये, नंतर त्याची रिक्वायरमेंट नुसार भाजी करतो. बट इन दिस कन्सेप्ट व्हेन दॅट इज रेडी इन द पावडर फॉर्म, and whatever is the ingredient as per the requirement of that sabji, accordingly we can mix in that powder, just to take the cold water to give the heat, to boil that water and to pour all these ingredients in this water, that your curry is ready. Like that concept is there, and in that concept such type of these concept is there. Such there are different type of the machineries are there. Here we are working on the different natural based products. Here RTS, that is cold drinks, we have developed this line in our center. We have developed so many products and through that product we can develop so many entrepreneurs in this particular field, and they are earning very very good amount of money in this particular field, and also gives the employment to other people also. These are the pomegranate, mango, karonda, then amla, different products. This is amla powder, then freeze dried amla powder, amla jelly is there, pickles is there, beer processing, then mango processing. Number of these are the banana, number of the products we can prepared. Then jamun, number of the products are prepared. Karonda we can prepare, but then gawa we can prepare, grape, papaya, then pineapple, then pomegranate we can prepare the number of the product, jackfruit, then cashew, bale, tamarind. Okay, all. Then coconut, we have developed so many products based on the coconut. Then coconut water is there. This is the product prepared from the coconut, the natadi cocoa. Then this is the tender coconut ball. This one is one of the current technologies. That one is a more popular one among the people, that is extrusion technology. Through that also we can create the better employment opportunity. These are these. Thank you very much. If any difficulty, any doubt, then we'll discuss. Okay,
Thank you,
time is
sir.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, thank you, sir. It's a very informative session. You are giving the post-harvest management to processing and packaging methods. Also, there are the number of products we are developed in Rahuri universities. So, too, it's very good. So, some students have questions. After the food technology, any PG or diploma course related to the post-harvest management?
Number of the courses in Dapoli, Dr. Balasaheb Sawant Kokan Krishi Vidyapith, Dapoli, they have started one post-harvest management PG degree.
Okay.
And for that, food technologist, food engineers, horticulturist, that is eligible for that degree.
Okay.
And also some of the other institutes are also there. NIFTM is one of the institute. In that we can complete your PG degree also. And after that, PhD is also there. Then postdoctoral degree is also there. We are also starting one post-doctoral degree program on same subject, that is food technologist, horticulturist, food engineer eligible for that particular program under CAST, Climate Smart Agriculture. One scheme is there in our university. Through that we are already started, but because of this COVID situation, there is some problem to start. But after clear this situation, then we'll start that program also.
Thank you, sir. There is one other question. If we are start the minimum processing, then there is any government schemes or the funding agencies we are supported?
Yes, number of these. NABARD is there, National Horticulture Mission is there, National Horticultural Board is there, Food Ministry is there. Then smart one project that is under Agriculture Department, that is also giving the subsidy to this particular project. Number of these.
Okay, thank you, sir. Then one question asked to the one students, sir, fruit and vegetable is very perishable, then it's not easy to processing. Then how any clue or any something you are experience valuable thing for that processing idea about the any type of the fruits?
Fruits and vegetable is the perishable commodity. Having moisture is always more than 75%. That's why we convert that one into a process form. Okay, and we can save. When this one is converted into a secondary or tertiary processing, then we can save that crop up to 1 year or more than that year also. For example, in case of jam, jelly, syrup, squash, we can store that commodity more than 9 months. When this one is converted into frozen form, then that commodity we can store more than 1 year. When this commodity is packed in aseptic technique, then we can store that commodity more than 2 years. Likewise, as per the techniques, we can store that commodity, and this one is the technique. We can preserve that commodity for a longer duration.
Okay, thank you, sir. There is a one question from the BTech students, sir. These are the during the post-harvest management, are developed any marketing facility? There is any scheme to the marketing facility for the raw materials for that fruits and vegetables from the government?
In current that smart scheme that is launched by government of India through agriculture department. In that they have provided a special fund or subsidy to this marketing point of view also.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Any question from the here? Those are the present the students on the Zoom meeting. Directly
unmute yourself and directly ask. Madam, unmute चा ऑप्शन हे करून टाका तुम्ही म्हणजे.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Anyone interested, then ask directly to unmute yourself.
कारण बरेचशा मी टेक्निकल गोष्टी सांगितल्या असतील, काही समजल्याही नसतील. But I will try to explain in simple language. Okay.
Yes, sir. You are explaining very smoothly and simple way. But there are some.
एक लक्षात ठेवायचं फूड टेक्नॉलॉजिस्टला ज्या ठिकाणी अडचण येते, आता त्यांनी प्रश्न विचारला की पेरिशेबल कमोडिटी, दॅट इज द पेरिशेबल, आणि त्याच्यातच आपल्याला अपॉर्च्युनिटी, जेवढी पेरिशेबल कमोडिटी असेल तेवढी आपली अपॉर्च्युनिटी जास्त आहे. ड्युरेबल कमोडिटी असेल तर कुणी विचारणार नाही आपल्याला फूड टेक्नॉलॉजिस्ट. पण तुम्ही पहा, धान्य असेल किंवा कुठले सिरियल पल्सेस ऑइल सीड असेल तर त्यांची तुम्हाला कोणी विचारणार येणार सुद्धा नाहीये, कारण त्याची टेक्नॉलॉजी ऑलरेडी आहे. ते पेरिशेबल नाहीये, ते खराब होत नाही म्हणून तुम्हाला तुमच्याकडे कोणी येणार नाहीये. पण जेवढं त्याच्यात रिस्क आहे तेवढी रिस्क वाढेल, जेवढं पेरिशेबल असेल तेवढं तुमच्याकडे लोक येणार आहेत. आणि जेवढं तुम्हाला तुमच्याकडे लोक आले की दॅट इज अवर अपॉर्च्युनिटी. जेवढ्या अडचण, आता मार्केटिंग पॉईंट ऑफ व्ह्यूने तुम्हाला सांगितलं की मी वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे दाखवले पॅकेजिंग मटेरियल, तर दॅट इज अवर अपॉर्च्युनिटी. Some sophisticated atmosphere is required to export the commodity to the developed country. This one is our opportunity. Likewise, backward आणि फॉरवर्ड लिंकेज, कारण इंडस्ट्रीला काय पाहिजे की एक पर्टिक्युलर लेवलचा क्वालिटी माल पाहिजे, तर ते डायरेक्ट शेतकऱ्यांना अप्रोच होऊ शकत नाही. फॉर दॅट मिडल मॅन, हु इज मिडल मॅन, बिकॉज फूड सायंटिस्ट नोज दी क्वालिटी पॅरामीटर्स, और फूड जे काही फूड मध्ये इन्व्हॉल्व असतील त्यांना माहिती असतील, मग अकॉर्डिंगली दे कॅन purchase that quality material from that farmers by backward linkages and supply to the forward linkages. Okay, in that field also we can create the better employment opportunity. Means ज्या ज्या ठिकाणी प्रॉब्लेम आहेत त्या त्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला अपॉर्च्युनिटी आहे, एवढे लक्षात ठेवायचं. आणि आता बँक आणि हे सेक्टरला सुद्धा आपल्याला फूड टेक्नॉलॉजीला काय प्रेफर करते, बिकॉज government focus on the establishment of such type of the industry, and through the bankable proposal they give the subsidy or whatever is there or loan. And मग त्याच्यासाठी check the feasibility of that project. That project is feasible or not feasible, कोण चांगल्या पद्धतीने पाहू शकतो, आपणच पाहू शकतो की हे होऊ शकतंय की नाही, कुणी ज्यांनी सबमिट केलेलं आहे. In that point of view also the banking sector is also prefer the food technologists, food scientists, food engineers for this particular field. तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल डायटिशियनचा आता फार मोठा कन्सेप्ट आलाय. आता तुम्ही कोरोनाच्या काळामध्ये बरेचसे आम्ही लेक्चर ऑर्गनाइज केले होते की सम ऑफ अवर स्टुडंट वर्किंग ऑन दिस पर्टिक्युलर फील्ड and control this corona only on the by using this that food material without investing. और आता तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल बरेचसे काही प्रकारचे इंजेक्शन आमक तमक 20 स्कोअर ज्यांचा होता कोरोनाचा, त्यांचे सुद्धा पेशंट या फूडच्या ह्याच्यावर आमच्या काही विद्यार्थ्यांनी कंट्रोल केले. दिस वन इज द अपॉर्च्युनिटी इन दिस फील्ड, and that if we tap then definitely we can create the बेटर दॅट काय म्हणतात फ्युचर पिढी आपण चांगल्या पद्धतीने करू शकतो. तर मी काही गोष्टी सांगितलेल्या नाहीये तिथं, बरेचसे राहिले, कारण बिकॉज ऑफ दी टाइम इज दी मेजर कन्स्ट्रेंट. कारण पॅकेजिंग पूर्ण आपण 1 तास बोललं तरी पॅकिंगची अपॉर्च्युनिटी आपण थांबवू शकत नाही, एवढ्या पद्धतीचं आहे. कोल्ड स्टोरेज चेन, कारण कुठले तुम्ही पाहिले तर सम ऑफ वी कॅन डेव्हलप दी दॅट सोफिस्टिकेटेड कोल्ड चेन मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टम, बट दॅट इज रिक्वायर्ड टू एव्हरी क्रॉप. आज आता मी बऱ्याच ठिकाणी बरेचसे मला लोक संपर्क करतात की वी हॅव ऑलरेडी परचेस दी वन दॅट पर्टिक्युलर लाईन, RTS लाईन, म्हणजे कोल्ड ड्रिंक बनवण्याची मी लाईन परचेस केली, बट दे डोंट नो हाऊ टू ऑपरेट दॅट लाईन, देन हाऊ टू कंट्रोल दी पॅरामीटर. आता तिथं काय आहे की तुम्ही सगळे इन्ग्रेडियंट मिक्स करता, फिल्टर केल्यानंतर होमोजेनाइज करता, मग होमोजेनाइज करताना हाऊ मच प्रेशर इज रिक्वायर्ड दॅट वी नो. Then after that pasteurization, how much time and temperature combination is required, ते आपलं काम आहे. तर in that particular point of view खूप आहे, but whatever is the technical know-how required to the industry from student, that is not up to the mark. म्हणजे आम्ही आता बऱ्याचशा इंडस्ट्रीला आम्ही घेतो इंटरव्ह्यू किंवा, तर खूप आम्हाला अडचण आहे. आणि मग लोकांना काय होतं, मी PhD केलं, मी MTech केलं, मी BTech केलं की मला 1 लाख, बट दॅट क्वालिटी रिक्वायर्ड इज इम्पॉर्टंट फ्रॉम दॅट इंडस्ट्री पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू. म्हणून आम्ही आता काय केलं की इंडस्ट्रीला वेगवेगळ्या इंडस्ट्रीला इन्व्हॉल्व करतोय की व्हॉट इज देअर रिक्वायरमेंट, and accordingly we can develop our student so that we can fill this bridge between we work the bridge between this industry and student, and to fill the gap between the student and industry.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Depends on the fruits and depends on the visitors. There are the
Yes,
number
yes,
of
yes.
opportunities to everyone. It
Yes,
depends on
yes.
the region also. So thank you, sir. It's too much valuable guidance from you. Thank you from your valuable time. Thank you, sir. We are now
Thank you very
stop
much.
here, sir.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much for giving
Thank you,
me
sir.
this opportunity to talk to our these students, and I'm on the behalf of my university, best of luck to all these beloved students. Thank you,
Thank
madam.
you. Thank you,
Thank you.
sir. Thank you.